GBP, NZD, and NZD USD.
GBP, NZD,
and NZD USD with Nasdaq and
okay,
gold,
so
especially
let's
that
start
gold,
with,
higher time frame bias.
okay, my gold trade, I already have a higher time frame bias, as you can see. Let me show you. I already did this one because I trade gold too. As you can see from the higher time frame on gold weekly, as you can see, okay, as you can see, we are bullish on gold. You see, and our recent range is what? Look at our recent range on the weekly time frame. This one to this one. This is our recent range. Why? You see, this is our sweep of liquidity. Our sweep is here. Our break of structure is here. And which inducements do we have? It's this one. So I'm expecting price to trade down into this inducement. You understand? That's what I've been waiting for price to do.
Bro, boss, what did you use bath your eyes?
I use bath my eyes.
Don't they use soap? Make them.
You is what thing?
This one with your eyes, they locate everything like this. But I want to be like you.
The back testing, no, na serious back testing. And Skylar, let me really help us with that in free time trading view premium. Alright, so this is the reason why I've been looking for sell for this one. Now going back to the daily time frame. Remember I asked myself where is price coming from, where is price going to, and where is price at the moment. Now price is going up. You get the point. Price is currently at this particular point. That was last week or last month. So I expect price to come down here, which it hasn't done that. But what did it do again? Price give us something else, give us another sweep, give us another break, and give us inducement. What was this? It's another inducement. So at that time I was selling to this particular inducement, not this one, because this one is a little inducement now. So this one far away. So I was selling to this point, which after we took it out, I was expecting price to do something again. We have this now. Sweep, a break. After price give us this, because I was expecting the buy to come and take out this, which it didn't do. See stop on here, which it didn't do. And then it broke structure. After breaking structure, it gave us another inducement, which we're now expecting to sell to. Look at it from the line chart. No, the line chart is very, very powerful. It will help you to spot most of those things. If you can't see them with the candlestick, go to line charts. That's why I only favorize candlestick and line charts here. So if you see the line chart, you see it. We have sweep, break, inducement. I'm expecting the inducement to come and be taken out. This inducement was taken out. What do you have again now? Sweep, we have break, we have inducement. See? Inducement again. I expect this inducement to be taken out. After this inducement now has been taken out, what do you see again? This is now our A to C. So this now our A to C. Remember when price take one form of liquidity, another liquidity will form. Now this is another liquidity that we expect price to take. You see? So after price take this one, this is another block that reacted from this other block here. After reacting from this other block, we saw that it's ballooned, which is not what we expected it for. But since it has taken liquidity, what do you think it will do? We expect it to go the other way. So after doing this, I expect it to take this high, that's why I marked this high. If I didn't take this high, I would have been more confident in myself. But it didn't take the high. So the next area of drawn liquidity I'm looking at now is this and this. The next drawn liquidity I'm looking at is this and this. The reason why I'm mapping out this ones is because these ones are the ones that are close. You understand? Just like how I call them low hanging fruits. The ones will be easier for you to just catch with your hand. This one is far. And that's what we expect price to do, but it is far. So what do we do? You understand? So that's why I'm waiting for it to happen like that. I'm expecting price now to drop. My buyers now, you get the point now. My buyers now is to say, remember we are bullish from the weekly time frame, but we expect price to take out liquidity, to take out the fuel it needs to continue its bullish movement. We expect price to drop and come down. And this is another aspect where seasonal tendency chart helps. Let's go to go. As you can see the drop to this point. You see, so this drop now. Remember, this is the higher time frame. This is the daily. This drop can take days to happen. So expect it to drop to this point, then continue. So if you're looking at the seasonality tendency now, you see it drop. Then look at how it continue going up for like how many months. That's why I said that the market is, look at the weekly. Just if you compare them, you will see it from the weekly time frame. You will see how this is the inducement we expect to take. If market comes to take this inducement on the weekly, if markets come, if market comes and take this inducement on the weekly, we expect a very massive bullish run to the upside. And this is where this confirms, should I say confluence or confirmation of buyers, or what do I call this? Okay, so that is just one of them. So go back to the 4 hours now. Is there?
God bless you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you. So this is one thing I was looking at, and the reason why I placed this sell, and I didn't take it because I was expecting price to take this external liquidity there to give me more, should I say, more confluence for me to sell, give me more this thing for me to sell, more boldness. But it didn't take it. But look at what it did here. There's this inducement that is here, there's this sweep that is here, there's this break of structure is here, and price did this. My price did this, came out, took this in liquidity. So when he gave me this setup on the M15, I placed it. I said I'm just going to watch it and see what happens. But from my back testing on gold, I discovered that most of the trades that play out, or most of the trades that it will give you, are mostly this type and this type. This one here, as you can see, this one here, where you have a break, sweep, break, inducement, and price to play the.
That is breaker block, breaker block inducement.
Yes, we're trying to play the breaker block. It's the same thing that happened here. Look at it. This is a breaker block inducement. The same thing that happened here. And this same thing here now that happened here is the same thing that is happening here now currently. You see, look at it here, this one, where price gave us inducement, came back for another block. Look at it on the H1, it's very clear here. Look at it, it's very clear on the H1. So this same thing that happens here is the same thing that is happening here. But if you look at it now, but the reason why I'm skeptical, if you look at it from past data, you see that price doesn't go far after giving us this kind of entry. It doesn't go far unless it gives us something tangible. Look at it here again. Can you see it? Exactly the same thing now. Price doesn't go far after giving us this kind of entry. It doesn't drop farther. It's one of the reasons why I didn't take this sell on gold today too. As you can see, this one even come down more. So look at this one, come down small. Highest I expecting it to come down small, then take out this external liquidity. Then I was expecting a more better drop. You get what I'm trying to say? So this is what I'm looking out for on gold. So I'm expecting gold to give me another setup after taking out this high. After, if you do that, I'll comfortably take the sell. and then like the higher time frame, like our buyers, I'll take the sell and we'll drop down to this point, and I'll be looking for a way to buy, continue the bullish trend. You get now. So for a few days, I'm looking for gold to take this out, then drop. That's my bias. That's my analysis for gold. So let's check another one. Is it gold Nasdaq? Okay, I did Nasdaq. Yes, nice too. Yes, let's go to the weekly time frame. As you can see, Nas has been bullish. Just been going up, stage direct, ahead, or whatever. So we'll go to the daily. There's not much to see here. It's just going up. So we'll go to the daily time frame. And from the daily time frame now, you see something interesting. What we have here? We have a sweep, we have a break, then we have inducement. Price came back for this inducement, a sweep, another break, sweep, another break, inducement. So I'm expecting price to come back. That's why I just marked this to her. I'm expecting price to do something like this. Come back for this inducement, and then continue because it has been bullish. So that's that. Now let's see if we can match this out with Nasdaq. Okay, so we can match it. You see, we are expecting itself for Nasdaq. Seasonality tendencies, yearly Nasdaq. We are expecting a drop, then the buy to continue. Remember, Nasdaq has been bullish. So the drop is not going to be that much. Look at it. It's just going to be take how many days? Let's say like 1 to 2 weeks to drop. Probably. How many weeks this one take drop? Let's see. It took 9 days to drop here. 9 days to drop. So it could take 9 to 2 weeks to drop. If it's not fast, if it's fast enough, then to just keep on going up. So this is my bias for Nasdaq, and for the daily time, for the 4-hour time frame, this is what I'm expecting. If you look at the 4-hour time frame here, you see our range also have this. Remember, these inducements from the higher time frame. But
so that place after that liquidity sweep will be our blue. That place where that liquidity occurs from that down will be A. That place where we just that place will be A.
And this place is A. This place is A. You understand?
So that place will be B and C.
This is A. This is B. This is C. Yes. So I expect price to come down to. This B, probably down to this level.
Probably to that QML or to that week. From that level.
You understand? I expect price to do something like that. We can go stop now. You know, no. You understand?
Because they don't because you check before the liquidity sweep occur. You see that there's one week there. Not that place. Come to your left, like left. No. This week at the middle.
Okay, this one,
Yeah. There's 1 week there, and so I'm expecting I come and react from that place in before because that's
it's like this.
Zone.
So this is. I'm trying to do it. The reason why I like this level is because this one is in line with this fair value gap here. You understand? So since you give the fair value gap, the reason why I put this thing here set now because of this fair value gap gone. Now you come draw my attention now to this liquid here. So for the few days since I get this now from Nasdaq, for the next coming days now, I'm going to be looking for reasons to sell Nasdaq. You get looking for reasons to sell Nasdaq. As you can see now, another one set of my form. We have our sweep of liquidity, and we have the break of structure. So if this just gives me something like this now, out, and then drop. You understand? So
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
frame my trades.
Or probably we have that thing. Or probably we have that thing from that top where it's going to break all those highs. Then use force to come down.
Yeah, it might just take all this high and then drop down.
Nasdaq like that pretty well.
Yeah. So this is Nasdaq that I already analyzed it last night. That's the reason why we don't really take our time. And from seasonality tendency, which we use as additional confluence, you can see we were expecting a downward push on Nasdaq. So from seasonality wise, expecting a downward push, and setup technical analysis expecting a downward push. So we should be keeping our eyes peeled on this one too. Now the other one you talk about GBP entity,
Boss, I beg man, understand this thing. This tendency, this thing. Maybe now the mistake I do this thing. I don't understand. Because that tendency that just so good now, we are focusing on green. You know?
No, the thing na years. As you can see, this green one na 2 years. You understand, ba? That is to say, this green one now na 2023 and 2021, 2023 and 2022. This is how Nasdaq behaved for 2 years back. This is how Nasdaq behaved. This one now, this blue one, na 5 years. That is for 5 years. This is how Nasdaq behaved. That is averagely. You understand when I say averagely? So this is how
this
Nasdaq
one are we looking at currently? You see,
I'm looking at all of them. You see, ba? This orange one are 20 years, but that one is too far back, so I'm not really looking at it too much. The one I look at with now, just this line, this 10, 5, 2 years. Sometimes I'll just deactivate this two. Now, they're not even there before, sir. So just the 3 line now they use. So see, all of them, when all of them are going in the same way, it means that price has been going that way for 10 years. You understand? Price have actually been doing the same thing for 10 years. So if my setup now, my technical analysis is saying the same thing with this, it means, remember, you know how markets forecast day now, you know, statistical analysis, you use statistical data to predict the future, just like how all this weather forecast day. The reason why they are forecasting that rain is going to fall tomorrow is because for how many years rain has been falling so time during March. Time rain has been falling time. So using all that calculation now, they can calculate it and tell you that we predict that rain is going to fall this year so time. It's the same now, exactly the same calculation will go on within this seasonality tendency with this.
Boss, you are the target to buy. Boss, the third question, the second question I get. Second question, don't forget. But no someone has one. Maybe let me go back.
Okay, so this is it for Nasdaq. Like you said, Nasdaq we can't do exactly this. Take out this high and then drop. So let's look at another one. GBP NZD. Let's see. When about the weekly time frame, what can I see? Where are we coming from and where are we going? As you can see, we are coming from here. We have a sweep. We have a break. So our inducement is going to be here, 1. Let's just price to drop down. As you can see here now, what we have here, we have this one. We have a sweep here. And we have a break inducement here. Now this inducement now was taken out. Price couldn't take this high. So this is now weak. Became another form of inducement. And with that now it created another bearish setup for us, as you can see. So this is now inducement again. So we expect price to take this and drop. These are low hanging fruits liquidity that will target ground liquidity, and overall should be this one. Price take this one will continue to push up. As you can see in this situation, when price did something like this, you know this pair that did something like that. You see, this is the weekly time frame. It has been doing the same thing over and over again. If you look at this now, there was a sweep of liquidity here. Price went up, breaks this structure here. Which inducement is it came from? It came for this inducement. After taking it, mitigate this other block. Look at how it went up, balloon up. Look at what happened here. In this situation, price came back here, give us this inducement. Price didn't take it out, and then drop. In this situation, if we had a lower time frame sell here, we would unlock or lose here. But I'm not sure we will have had this sell. Then look at this, it took out this high. As you can see, we have our first range here. This is the first range. We have another range here that formed here. So expect this to happen here. So expect price to do something like this. Expect price to do something like this. Take this out, then drop to this point. You get the point. Expect price to do something like this or drop to this point. As you can see, we have a range, a valid range here. We have a valid range here. So now you now go down to another lower time frame. Now we don't know where we are going to. You now start asking yourself, what do we have here? What do we have here? As you can see, why this is valid inducement. Why this is valid inducement? This is also another inducement that is here. So if this inducement hold, this inducement didn't push, if price take this one, take this one and push price down, we're expecting price to use this one to push price down. We're expecting this one to push price down. So this is something that is going to happen here. Look at GBP. We have this here. Price refused to take out this. And I can't see any valid sweep of liquidity that is there apart from this one that might look like a valid sweep. And then price came back up without giving me any notable valid inducement. So this is kind of like equal highs here. So this kind of like validates my possibility that this might be taken out. As you can see, what am I looking at? I'm not really getting anything here. This is just like a trend line liquidity that I expect to be taken out. So this inducement still holds. So from the looks of it, we are still bullish to this point. And if this thing give us a setup, sell setup from here on the lower time frame, I will sell. And if it fails, it means we are still bullish to this point. Then sell to this point. So as you can see now, this is giving me bullish vibes. Giving me bullish vibes. But if I want to look at it in another way, I can look at this as inducement also for this high here, because I believe it will sweep more liquidity from the side. Even this one here, swept it. But this is not a valid high to me. So my day is swept this high, So this is all just modeled in, but what I'm if I have a buy setup, I will buy it because I expect this to take it. There's so much liquidity up here. So this is what I'm going to be doing, looking for buys. See, I have something like that. Though we are looking, it gives a sell setup here. I believe it will show on the lower time frame. Yeah, it showed on the lower time frame, but this is not going to be strong for me. I'm not bearish on this pair. Why? Look at this. Liquidity was taken to the downside.
Sell, nah, just go to discount. like $900 now.
You see, so it is a valid
Well,
sell. You understand?
I go promote am now. I go reduce the risk. I'm not
Yeah,
comfortable with this. I go reduce
yeah.
am to 50.
It
But
is a
go on.
valid sell because see, this is a sweep, and then if I look at this break of structure here. But if you look at this now, it's short liquidity from the downside, so it has taken 4 from the downside. So the next step it's going to take is the upside. You know what I'm trying to say? And let's see what it's going to do after taking this setup. This is valid sell setup, but it's just risky. That's just it. Because there's so much liquidity that is above it. You see, so much liquidity that is above it. And if this sell hold, I'm expecting you should try to get out here. If you sell hold, try to get out here because this can probably be the next place we are going to. Yes, if the sell hold, try to get out here. Post this in the group. Oh God. So this is this. You're welcome. So this is it. This is it. And it's close to 1 hour now, so I believe we should be just wrapping this up. But at this now, I never really get trade set up as in sell setup that I want to enter. Apart from this one that I'm looking at, I'm looking for a sell here. I want price to come here, give me entry on the lower time frame. 15 minutes. I want to be entering 15 minutes these days. If not, this is supposed to be my valid sell, surplus 39 pips. And this is 5.6 hour. This is my GG. You did when I analyze this one. Huh? I say you did when I analyze them.
You did. Wale said did. No, James said did.
Okay. So yeah, this is the analysis, and I send it to the group. So